phase 2. We gotta take care of Steve. Thorn in our sides for too long. All happy.
So Rick's on his way here. I'm gonna invest a little bit of money with him. Act like we're on his side. You know he's gonna steal it, but that's a good thing, because it's what we need from Rick.
It's the only way to get him involved.
And once he's involved, we take him out and everybody he cares about.
One by one. This meeting never happened. If you never saw me, you know the drill.
I'm really getting tired of Rick. He's such a jerk.
Yeah, but I mean, the reason we even want to go to the party is just for Julie.
So? I mean, what's that got to do with anything? It's Rick we're talking about here.
I don't even know why she's still with him. He's such a dirtbag.
He's not that bad. He's
Really?
just misunderstood most of the time.
Really? Misunderstood. Oh my gosh!
We don't really know him.
Guys, let's just be honest here. We just don't want to go. We just don't want to go. And the parties are pointless. And like honestly, he's a total jerk.
He really is.
Okay, Steve's right. The parties do suck, but Rick's not that bad.
Okay, we can sit here and come up with excuses all day long, but the long and short of it is, we just don't care.
Excuse me. I overheard you talking about some party. Is this Rick character, does his last name happen to be Werner?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Well, Rick and I go way back. Do you mind if I have a seat?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Yo, do you have a problem with Rick?
Not so much a problem. Just Rick and I go way back. You see, Rick owes me quite a bit of money. He got me to invest in this little scheme of his. I'm beginning to think there never was an investment anyway.
What happened?
Look, man, if you give me $20,000 to invest in this awesome new electronic, I can promise you a 100% profit.
I get it, but $20,000 is a lot of money.
Consider it more like a chance to make money. I mean, it takes money to make money, and you can't shelter yourself off forever.
All right, I think you've convinced me, but you have to give me a few days, because I'm gonna have to hide this from my wife.
Man, forget about your wife. Be a man and own your household. When you come home with all the money that you made, she's not gonna have a thing to say about it.
I feel good about this.
You should, because it's gonna be great.
Yeah. So I gathered up the money, and I gave it to him. Then months went by, weeks, never saw him, and never saw a return on my investment. And then things got worse.
What happened after that?
My wife left me.
So he never called you back about the investment?
No. I haven't heard from him.
Rick is a jerk. Oh, God, I didn't even know it was that bad until now.
I honestly don't think there was any investment to begin with.
Well, that would be obvious.
Thanks.
I'm just saying, it's pretty obvious.
So you never ran into him again? I mean...
There was one time.
Oh my god. Why are you wearing dad jeans?
What the hell are dad jeans?
What you are wearing.
Look, lady, these are just jeans. I don't buy into this whole fashion thing.
It's not. Oh my gosh. You have no fashion. It's okay though. You're pretty.
I've got some business to take care of.
You should work on that. Rude.
So, as you can see, Rick has tricked me a few times.
What if you came to the party with us?
Yeah, that can liven things up a little bit at the party.
Rick might
Guess
get
they-
what's really actually coming to him.
I'm all for it.
That's actually a really good idea, guys.
I kind of like this idea,
Yeah?
and I've got just a plan. How well do y'all know Rick?
He's a total
Wow.
jerk. But
So you
it-
don't know him that well? What about Julie?
Well, I mean, we go to their parties every weekend.
Yeah.
It's never good, but I guess we've never really talked.
There's not really much alcohol. It's kind of just sitting around playing mindless games like, Twister and Yahtzee and Pin the Tail on the Donkey.
Who even does that?
People
so
still
much
do
fun.
that.
That's like second
No,
grade, right?
People don't do that.
Oh my gosh.
I remember back when I had a life. Those were the days.
Yeah.
When I had my wife, too.
I'm so sorry about all of that.
I don't want to hear it.
Hey, man. You all right?
No, I'm all right. I'm all right. But I want to get this Rick back for all he's done to me.
Sounds like it. I mean, $5,000, that's a lot of money.
It's $20,000.
20, oh my God.
20,000.
20,000?
$20,000. Gone.
Oh my gosh.
I still gotta say it was kind of obvious.
So it's settled. I'm going to go with you.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And we're all going to have a good time.
I like,
Except for Rick.
Except for Rick.
I like this plan. It's pretty good.
Man.
So, what's your name?
Susie.
Susie? And yours?
Frank.
Frank. I had a dog named Frank once.
He's the only one that is really friends with Rick. Says
Yeah.
he's misunderstood.
It figures. There's always one of you in the group.
What's that supposed to mean?
Would you like to find out? What was your name?
This is Lucy, my girlfriend, and I'm Steve.
Steve. Pleasure. I like you, Steve.
What would you say your name was again?
Ted. Ted Wachowski.
Nice to meet you, Ted Wachowski.
Nice to meet you, Steve. And Lucy, correct?
Yes, sir.
You're certainly a pretty one.
Thank you. See, some people notice, honey.
Right. Waitress, can we get a few drinks over here for my new friends? Only one cup. All right. So let's go. And let's all have a good time.
We riding together?
I'll walk. I know where they live.
All right. I mean,
Sure it's not too far for you?
No, I'll be just fine. I've got some things to take care of before we get there.
Cool.
well,
Sounds good.
You ready for this, Steve?
Are you ready for it, Ted?
Always.
Okay, we'll see you at the party.
All right.
who's that?
Okay, so is it just me, or was that just